But like motivation just isn't sustainable. Like you're not gonna be able to, how would I say it? You're not always gonna feel fucking motivated. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, fuck that shit. Like there's plenty days where I want to give up. I'm sure you want to give up. But it's like if I give up, what the fuck else I'm gonna do? You feel me? So it's where that discipline come in at.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, I like how you said it's like the starter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can have that starter, but that's not gonna keep you on course the entire time.
Right.
It's good to kind of get that spark, you know, going, but you're gonna have to have deeper reasons as to why you're doing what you're doing. Otherwise, it's just gonna fade. I think of it as like motivation it's an emotion essentially.
Yeah.
So like if you expect to feel good every single fucking day, and your actions are predicated depending on how you feel, you're already losing before you start. Because even right now, we pumped up, we just had a good ass workout, but tomorrow I might experience some shit. I might leave here and go through some shit, and that might fuck with me mentally. You know what I'm saying? So then like tomorrow I'll wake up like, damn, am I going to just like sit on my ass and fuck around? It's like, nah, I still got some shit I gotta wake up and get at. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? So,
and like I said, like with the discipline, building that discipline, that keeps you on track, building the momentum, right? And a lot of the time I think it's because motivation, people feel like they need to see the results, right? And it's like, if I'm not seeing the results, and obviously like this shit ain't working, so then people get demotivated, right? Or they'll feel like, oh, I'm wasting my time, right? But it's like, that's why I love the gym so much, because it teaches you really delayed gratification. If you stick with anything long and fucking enough, bro, promise you that shit is gonna pay off dividends, right? But if you give up so fast because you're not motivated no more, it doesn't seem fun. If it doesn't seem fun, you're doing something right. Like if it starts off fun, okay, cool. But then once it stops feeling fun, that's when the real progress and work starts happening. You feel me? And like I said, there's a lot of times where shit, I won't be motivated for a fucking long ass time. It might be a month. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. But I will still keep going because I'm so disciplined now, where it's like, fuck that shit. Like, okay, yeah, I do want to give up. What the fuck else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit on my ass? That's not an option no more. You feel me? The discipline is like, that's not an option. So yeah, I want to stop, but fuck that, hell nah.
Yeah, and it's also like what you said. I think that it's powerful that you're tapped in with the identity switch, right? Like you gotta. For me, it was like, let me look at the best version of myself, the version that's like the ultimate version of Gabriel. What is he doing on a day-to-day basis? What time is he waking up? How's he working out? How's he carrying himself? And I just like, if you're able to identify the habits that are in alignment with the lowest version of yourself and the habits that are in alignment with the best version of yourself, whenever you have the urge to like partake in this lower vibrational activity, you can be like, oh shit, now let me transmute this into this. And for me, like, that's where like self-discipline almost is like the highest form of self-love, you know? And so now I think like on those days I really don't want to do anything, I'm like, nah, future Gabriel would really appreciate if I did this workout, or future Gabriel would appreciate if I cleaned up, you know, the house right now, so I can come home and enjoy like a clean house, or you know what I'm saying, like whatever. When you think of that, like self-discipline's the highest form of self-love, you kind of like get the fuck out of your own way in a sense.
Exactly, nah, for sure. Yeah. Your ass relying on motivation, that's why your ass a loser now,
bro. For real, stuck in the same repetitive cycles over and over again, bro.
Oh God, yeah.
And that's the problem with most people, because like they want change and they want to be comfortable and complacent. But the thing is, like there's no growth in that era of like being complacent and comfortable. You gotta stretch yourself to your breaking point. Same thing within the gym. Like we gotta do, like, if we want to keep growing, we gotta do weight that's too fucking heavy. Like we might not know if we can hit this shit,
and that shit gonna hurt.
Yeah,
but when it hurt, that's when you know you going into uncharted territory. Like, like just because it hurt don't mean you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, it's hard to do, but it's like, I'm building to work to this level to where now it's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And it applies to money, life, anything. Like, you can do anything in this world as long as you work at it long enough, hard enough, and you're focused enough. Like, you just dial in all the fucking way on whatever your goal is, bro. I promise you the progress is gonna show up. It's gonna be hard, but just people need to cut out that word can't too. Like, in my household, I hate when people say can't. Because in my mind, I'm like, bro, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, if I want to become a billionaire, if I say I'm gonna be a fucking billionaire, bro, I literally mean that shit. Like, I'm gonna be a fucking so like, I hate when people try to come around, man, we can't do, what the fuck you mean we can't? The fuck? Like, just, we're not doing it now because we don't know how to do it. Doesn't mean I can't do it. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I knew how to do it, motherfucker, I would be doing it. Somebody else is doing it, so what the fuck, like, bro, like I said, I'm just a big believer anybody can do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro, but you have to believe that shit and actually put in that work, bro, because the shit ain't gonna come. Everything is hard, bro. Why you think people get successful and they, you know, like, you ever see like the success stories, people start crying or they get emotional, bro, because shit is hard, it's bro. So when you get it, it's like, fuck, bro, I really did that, like, and people be like really happy, and like I said, like I just felt that shit on, bro.
No, facts. And it's also like people like how you said with that shit, it's hard. Like they be fucking crying and complaining and bitching. It's like you gotta think like being out of shape is hard, but getting in shape is hard. So like pick your fucking poison. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like getting rich is hard, but being broke is even like harder. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really think, like you gotta think like what is harder. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, like once you get to the point where you're consistent even with the gym, it's really not like this is hard, but it's not harder than being fucking 40 out of shape. You got fucking chronic disease. You can't move up the fucking stairs without being out of breath. You know what I'm saying? And that's most fucking people. Like most people in general. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so even, and especially like in our community too, like the black community, like you see that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think because like the way that the culture is just set up, like so many of us are just like out of shape when it's like we low key like genetically we gifted. You know what I'm saying? If you just put in a little bit of effort. Just eat right, you know, put it, like, try, nigga, like, at least try. Motherfuckers don't even want to try, bro. And if they do try, they try for, like, 2 weeks, and they're like, I don't see no results.
That's when the hard shit start coming, the motivation wears off, and it's like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna keep doing this shit. But, like, that's what's, see, my mindset, too, has always been this. I'm gonna make it, right? And the reason why I know I'm gonna make it is because I always keep my mind, this shit, life boils down to really who the fuck is gonna give up first? It's like a marathon, right? Everybody in the beginning, you don't know who gonna win because everybody got full of energy. Everybody's lit. Oh yeah, come on, let's go. When you cross that finish line, bro, you're damn near alone. There's there's probably hundreds of people. When you get to the end, you're literally by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So then you apply that and think about life. You like, it really just comes down to who the fuck is gonna give up first. Because a lot of people have great ideas. A lot of people have magnificent, life-changing ideas, right? But people give up. And like I said, it's just like a marathon, bro. Who the fuck gonna give up first? I'm not giving up. Fuck that. I'm never giving up. So if I gotta crawl to get across the finish line, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. But literally apply that to your life. Think of life as a marathon. Who the fuck gonna give up first? It ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna just keep going. And then, like I said, just the motivation ain't gonna be there, but that's what it boils down to. Who's gonna give up first? And
once you click into that, you become the most dangerous motherfucker, because literally like 90% of, that's why 1% of people have all the wealth or have, you know what I'm saying? It's even past wealth. Like they say, like what? Like there's more millionaires than there are people with a six-pack, because like you have to consistently show up. That's kind of like, I'm like methodical with my shit. I'm like, you might be like have more money than me now or look better here and now, but I'm a psychopath with this shit. I'll show up every single fucking day.
I'm gonna get there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just as long as you show up every single day and put in something, you're gonna surpass the people that are trying to go 0 to 100 super quick. Because like you said, it's a fucking marathon, and it has to become a part of your identity. Like you have to literally, like you said, like kill off that old version of yourself and like make sure that motherfucker is dead, because it will also be a situation where it's like you'll get rid of a set of old habits that were holding you back, but it's almost like the devil's on your shoulder whispering in your ear like, okay, like you can do this, you can eat this, you can go chase this woman, you can watch watch this video. It's like, nah, you gotta kill that shit.
And people don't realize too, bro, that voice always there. Like even now, like I'm so disciplined with the gym and I constantly show up and I'm disciplined in a lot of areas in my life, bro. I always hear that voice of like the old habits, right? Like old shit is telling me like, man, let's just go out to eat today. Or, you know what I'm saying? Man, go shoot at that girl. Try to see if we can crack. Or like, look, the old shit, right? Or like, fuck the gym, bro. We ain't got to go. Like, that voice is always there. So people be like, how do you stay so motivated? I'm not motivated, bro. Like, I just literally, I choose not to take the easy route. You know what I'm saying? I hear that voice all the time. Like, of course, I could eat, I could go anywhere and get some cookies and all that shit. Yeah, it won't bother me one time. But like I said about earlier, right? It's about stacking and compounding, right? So I choose to go against that, right? That voice is always gonna be there. You're always gonna have the option to do wrong, right? But any able-minded person knows like right from wrong, right? So I know if I go to the gym, why the fuck am I going to Chick-fil-A right after? We know that that's not right. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to go to the gym 5 times a week and then on the weekend, oh, I'm gonna just drink tonight. Oh, it's just one night. Nah, bro, like that voice is still there. I even have them options myself. You feel me? Like where it's like, damn, I could go nah, fuck that. I ain't doing that shit. That's the discipline though, bro. So that voice always gonna be there too. But yeah, you just, like you said about choosing the hard, right? Everything, life is hard, bro. So whatever choices you decide to pick in life is gonna be fucking hard, but you have to choose which one is gonna really have the highest return on investment.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So like, if I can enjoy the finer things right now, or I can just maybe put in a little bit of work and enjoy way finer things in a little bit of the future, right? And just like I said, that's why I love the gym so much, because it taught me delayed gratification. I'm cool with just being content with what I got until I can get the most out of it, right? Instead of just trying to get the quick shit, just trying to get gratified right away. I don't really get no fuck. I'm chilling for right now. I got enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, you learn how to be content until you get what you really want, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's one of the greatest misconceptions too, is people, they expect to fucking like, they expect those feelings, like how you said, I still have the same feelings that you have. Like, I still want to indulge in certain vices. I think, like, even for me, before I really clicked in and got consistent, I was like, why do I never feel motivated all the time? Like, why don't I want to do this every single day? And when I realized, like, there's nothing wrong with me. Like, this is how everybody thinks. It's just the people that are super successful, they've trained their mind to fucking just overcome it. Like, they like the result on the back end more than, like, the initial feeling of, like, not wanting to do it. You know what I'm saying? So once you get to that point, it's a wrap. And I tell people all the time, they're like, well, how do you get yourself there? It's like, I still feel the same things you feel. Like, when you wake up early in the morning, you're like, I don't want to get up and go to the gym. I still have that.
Oh, God.
And it's
every day.
Yeah. So it's like, I just show up. And by me showing up, over 5 years, you're going to look at me and you're going to look at yourself and you'll be like, damn, how the fuck you get there? I had the same feelings you have of not wanting to do it. I just did it anyway. That's really it. And once you click into that, everything else is a fucking wrap, bro. You can literally achieve anything. Like how you said, like, if I want to become a billionaire, you know what I'm saying, I can do it. If I can visualize it in my head and I can reverse engineer the steps on how to get there and just show up every single fucking day and not worry about how I feel, I'm gonna fucking get there eventually. It don't matter like how long it takes, I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, that's literally the differentiator between, like, if you're gonna obtain success or not.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, too many people, especially nowadays, are so fucking soft, man, and they want everything just handed to them. And they want, like we said in the gym, like, they want the results, but they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to sacrifice, like, going out with friends or drinking, or, you know what I'm saying, like, doing this or that.
Because they want to feel good in the moment, right?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and especially as a man, like, it's cool, I guess, like, women and children, they got that, they can do that to an extent, you know what I'm saying? No one's really gonna look down on them, but, like, as a grown-ass man, especially if you're fucked up, you're gonna have to do a lot of shit you don't want to do when you don't want to do it. And
on
like,
a lot of days you don't want to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And if you're not, and if you're not happy with that, then just be complacent being a fucking loser. Because you know what I'm saying? There are men out here that are gonna wake up every day and just attack that shit regardless of how they feel. And they're gonna get the money, they're gonna get the, you know, the fitness results, they're gonna get whatever the fuck they want in life because they know how to tap into that mindset, bro. It's a completely different mindset.
Stop relying on motivation, man. That's why your ass a loser, man.
Facts.